Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Memo here, thanks for joining me. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Newage Ymir. This is their version of a legend scale Grimlock. It's pretty awesome. I like the name. He's actually named after the mythological father of all giants, which is fitting for the character, I guess. He comes to me via TFCon. That's where I made the purchase from the Chosen Prime. So I'm really happy that I went and was able to pick this guy up. But first, let's check out those accessories. He comes with a choice of two different hands. You get two close fist hands and two posing hands. Done in a gray plastic, but sculpted decently enough. He comes with Grimlock's typical blaster. Pretty light on the detail. Done in a gray plastic also. He comes with his flame sword, which is a bit disappointing. Just because I wish that he would have had his actual sword. And Newage's business model makes you have to buy multiple versions of the same mold in order to get all the accessories you need. But it's done decently enough. I'm not seeing any air bubbles at all. And you can bring in his sword and gun, and he holds them just fine as you would expect. And for the one episode, he comes with this teal fish. So that brings us to the bot. And he does ship in T-Rex mode, which I'm sure a lot of people are going to keep him in this mode. And it's pretty fantastic, to be honest. Let's take a closer look. All of the light gray is painted. The arms, I don't believe that they are painted. I think they're just gray plastic. But looking at the detail, very nicely sculpted. You've got the gray head with blue eyes. And you do have the option, if you choose to do so, to open this up, spin it, and as long as you have it lined up perfectly, you can change his blue eyes to red if you choose to do so. Neck is painted yellow. His head can go up to there. The jaw does open. And this is where you can bring in that flame effect. Full rotation on the neck. Coming down to the back, you've got gray plastic here, but the lighter gray again is painted. You got some nice detail and red paint along the side of the chest. Yellow paint, gray, blue, gray, red, and green accents throughout. Looks fantastic. You've got yellow for the toenails. And then coming down to the tail, light gray paint. And the tail does articulate, which is pretty awesome. As far as the legs, this is one of my gripes. The legs, you can do a full 360, and you can pose them out for a wider stance if you want. But I feel, and I might be wrong, but I feel like the joint bends the wrong way. Let me know if I'm wrong about that. Is that correct? But I just feel it's backwards. Looking at the smaller arms, they do have hands on a ball, so you can pose those as you wish. Full 360 on the shoulder. They can go all the way back, all the way across. I feel that there should have been a rotation here, but that's just me. But overall, very, very fantastic T-Rex mode. So let's take a look at the figure. And I gotta admit, he's a fantastic version of Grimlock. Taking a look at that face sculpt. Nice black paint with the blue visor. Could have gone for a little bit more metallic, but I think it still looks fantastic. Nicely detailed, as you can see. Head does have quite a bit of articulation. You can look all the way up. You got some attitude, full 360. Looks fantastic. You got yellow paint all across the chest and the shoulders. Coming to the arms, you got that wonderful detail coming through from the legs in dinosaur mode. Arms can go well beyond 90. They can do a full 360. You got rotation right above the elbow. A little bit more than 90 degrees on the elbow bend. And the hands, they can rotate, but no pivot. Coming down to the waist, you got some red plastic here. Looks pretty good. He does have full waist rotation and a very decent ab crunch. Hip skirts can get out of the way, giving you the ability to kick up just shy of 90. You can go all the way out, and rear skirts do kick up as well. A little bit limited front and back, but it's okay. He still does have decent articulation in the hips. You've got a double jointed knee, which gives you right around 90 degrees. Hip rotation, and the feet, no pivot down, but you can pivot up, and a very decent rocker. Again, you've got all the details coming through from dinosaur mode. You got the red, blue, and green here on the legs. Yellow on his claws. Just a fantastic looking Grimlock, in my opinion. Now, it's up to you if you turn the neck when you store it. It's my personal preference to do so, but again, to each his own. I feel like doing it this way just gives them a little more clearance, but that's my opinion. You've got your typical wings and the arms here, which you can do whatever you want with. But overall, a very well done G1 Grimlock. Final thoughts. Start with the negatives. The inside of the legs are definitely an eyesore. I wish there was something they could have done to cover them up, but from what I understand, there's probably some sort of fix in the works. So keep an eye out for that. The leg articulation in dinosaur mode, I just feel like it's backwards. But, I mean, that's just maybe me. I might be wrong. That is about it. The only other thing is just minor stuff, which I wish they would have given us a cover or something for the chest and bot mode. Because you can't put an Autobot sticker there. And also in Dino mode on the chest, which is how it is in the cartoon. You have a weird mixture of two Autobot insignias if you put them on. So, I mean, that's just minor. He is beautifully painted, sculpted, and he's done really well. The articulation, from what you would expect from this character, he's big, bulky. He's a large character, and I think they've actually gotten the articulation to go above and beyond what you would expect. So, yeah, he's all around a well done figure by Newage. I picked mine up from the Chosen Prime at TFCon, so definitely check out their site. They are a wonderful company to work with. If you haven't already, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, and get your bell on so you get notified for future content. Thanks for watching, and I will see you again next time.